Hi, it's Chad C. from C Real Estate here in Richmond, Virginia. I want to talk today about first-time home buyers, specifically to you if you are a first-time home buyer. I want to talk about the pros and cons of being a first-time home buyer and some things to think about as you start down the road to home ownership. First of all, the pros. When you make an offer on a house, one good thing about you will be the fact that you don't have another house that has to be sold. Sometimes people will make offers on houses and their offers will say, well, first I've got to sell this other house that I have before I'm able to buy this house. Or they may say, I've already found a buyer for that house, but it has to be finalized before I'm in a position to buy this house. You have none of that. So the home seller, when they start to do business with you, will know, well, that's one thing we don't even have to think about. This person or these people do not have a home to sell, so that's good. Another pro will be that, sometimes people like doing business with first-time home buyers. I've listed houses over the years where I'll have the home seller say, I'd really love to see a young couple or someone starting out come by this house. It would mean a lot to me because that's how I was, they might tell me, when I was buying this home. So, you may have a little sentimental edge with certain sellers. If there are cons to being a first-time home buyer, it's that, especially today in this competitive market, there's lots of offers that come in on many listings, and you may be at a little disadvantage if you're competing against buyers who have larger down payments. There are people who don't have houses to sell who are not first-time home buyers. In fact, they've been homeowners many times and they might have just a huge down payment. They may be in a financial position where they can tell that seller, don't worry about home inspections or doing any repairs. I'm taking it as is. And you might be able to do that as a first-time home buyer, but by and large, most of the time, first-time home buyers aren't in a position to do that, to put as much down and to tell the seller not to worry about any home inspections. Other times, home buyers who are not first-time home buyers, they can waive the appraisal or sometimes just in a better financial position to make attractive offers to the seller. That can put you at a little bit of a disadvantage. Some things to think about as you move toward home ownership. First of all, I would connect with a local lender and a local realtor right away. The lender probably first, just to tell you how much you qualify for, how much cash you'll have to have. You might tell that lender, hey, I don't want my payment to be over X amount of dollars per month, and he or she can tell you, well, then you don't want to borrow any more than this. And that loan amount, along with the down payment monies you have, together mean that you don't want to go over $300,000 or whatever that number is. Armed with that information, you can then tell your realtor, and it's good that your realtor communicate with your lender too, but the realtor needs to know, okay, we don't want to buy anything over this amount. And that realtor will learn from you at the outset what you're looking for, where you'd like it to be, and he or she can begin that search. And those two together, a loan officer and a good local realtor in your corner, will have you well on your way to home ownership. You'll be glad you did it. There are tremendous benefits to the same, and if that's something you're considering, I wish you all the best, and thank you for listening today. Have a great evening.